Hi, my name is George Washington, and I have no clue what I am doing.
There's a piece of bread right here, and there's trees over there. And your bread sucks.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear back from all the states about the new amendments. Since the Articles of Confederation didn't do too well, but it's only November, and I sent in some nominations back in September for cabinet members. But I don't know if they'll all get along well or not. They better. I need credibility. It's not like anyone's ever run this country. Man, being a president is hard. I didn't even want this job. I was just writing to Alexandra last year about how I wanted to retire on my farm in peace. I'm thinking of 4 men to help. Probably Thomas for Secretary of State. My dear friend Alexandra as the Secretary of Treasury. He was my aide in the Revolutionary War. I think O. Henry for Secretary of War. Attorney General Edmund Randolph. What a title. I'm mostly concerned about Alexandra and Thomas. They don't get along. They're very childish.
What? Stop. Stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
Stop touching me.
Touching you.
Stop. I just felt
I'm
your finger
not touching
graze
you.
my cheek. You did touch
I
me.
am not touching you.
Stop touching me.
Touching you. They're both good men. I hired Alex for his drive for financial stability. I hired Thomas because he helped me write the Declarations of Independence, believers in self-responsibility, and he thinks we should all be farmers. And as a farmer, I'm a little bit partial. Those kids, I love them both. They both think they're my favorite. And no comment.
I hate you. I hate you. I have this paper. What are they doing, Edmund? I don't know. Like, are helping run our new country, and they're slap fighting like baby girls. It's almost like we would do that.
My name is Thomas Jefferson, and I'm an idealist. Everyone should be sacrificing themselves for the good of the nation. How else are you supposed to run a country? I think I was nominated for Secretary of State. See, I have political experience, and already am way more qualified to run a country than Mr. Daddy Issues himself, Hamilton. What an illegitimate child! Anyways, back in July, I had actually submitted my report on the subject of measures, weights, and coins to Congress to have a standard for coinage and weight measures. Stupid Hamilton wants to base it on current business practices. I wonder what other crap he'll come up with. Apparently we disagree on foreign policies and how to read the Constitution. Clearly we should have a strong local state government, and what I'm doing called the Democratic Republican Party. I think I'd like to be president one day. I used to also argue against slavery, but now I don't say much because I need the validation.
Hey guys, I'm Alexander Hamilton, best friend of George Washington. As a matter of fact, his favorite. I am Secretary of Treasury in his cabinet. Well, soon to be. Low-key, I guess, enemy of Thomas Jefferson, really more of a high-key enemy of Thomas Jefferson. You know, me personally, I'm more of a pragmatist, a practical person, to put it practically. You know, I believe in things like bicameral legislature and industrial economy, but that's on the way. You know, and national defense, and you know, some separation of power in our government. Everyone, except Thomas Jefferson, benefits from self-interest. Because he benefits from nothing. I mean, because, like, what else do you need to know, right? Speaking of Thomas Jefferson, you hear? He's trying to write his own Bible. The God wonderfully given Bible. He wants to be God and make his own Bible. He's just a tool. You know, my plans are gonna be more successful than he ever has or ever will be, because he's a tool. Now, my plans may cause some problems, but oh well, nothing to worry about. Maybe something about a strong national bank.
You know why you got a farm, Jeffrey boy? It's because you're broke. You don't know how to money growing your own food. It's your only way to survive.
Is that right, Hamilton? Tell that to my very successful farm. Oh, and what's that? I have a place in the cabinet and you don't, you loser.
At least I have a successful plan at the dinner party. And I am going to have a place in Georgie Boy's cabinet because I'm his favorite. I don't lose shoes in driveways. And I'm not a tool who rewrites the Bible because I think I'm God.
Well, it's a lot of talk from an illegitimate child. So, you think you could talk tough because you had you had some good thoughts at that dinner table? Well, I think that you are irresponsible, illegitimate.
What?
And you didn't have a father.
No!
So what kind of country could you possibly run?
A much better
Given
one than
those
you.
circumstances, sir?
Just because your parents wanted you, what do you think I'm just gonna go die?
Well, we never know what the future holds, do we?
I
Hamilton.
suppose we don't.
So back in June, or was it July, there was a dinner party. It's what we called the dinner table bargain. Mr. Jefferson was the host. It led to a lot of compromise and discussions on the national government locating a capital city and how or if the states will lose their control and power. Well, apparently, Mr. Jefferson ran into Mr. Hamilton. It wasn't pretty. But the dinner party, it helped. Can't talk about it though. But anyways, the national government will take over the state's debt, and the capital will move from New York down south. With great relief that I have fulfilled my presidency, I will now once again retire and head home to my farm. But before I leave, everyone listen. I have 3 rules. Avoid regional conflict. Stay united. 2, avoid partisanship and political division. None of that two-party stuff. And 3, limit any long-term alliances. We do not need foreign entanglements. Do these things and this country will survive. Goodbye, my students.
Well, Hamilton got himself killed yesterday. Decided to duel Aaron Burr at Weehawken, New Jersey, thinking that he was better. He challenged him and dueled and died. And he lost. Now Burr is wanted for murder. Regardless, I am still president again. And that proves I'm better than he is. And for the record, I was always Washington's favorite. I think he knows that.
From beyond, there is no comment.